السلام عليكم نتفرجوا فينا كل معاكم السيوس نرجعوا ليتس بلاي 428 شيبويا سكرامبل. عم اخر مره سجلت البارح مش اليوم دونك كالعاده شو عم نضغط في الاسم برشا مرات حلقات جايين كالعاده شو عم ثلاثه زايد هذوك كل شيء عم يتعاودوا. anyway اخر مره فتنا لل back story متاع تاما. So I was at a knick-knack shop on Center Guy. إذا متاع الآخر قيف شوب تاع الآخر لبس بيري. طب شربت الحكاية أنا دايما كده الجملة الطرف ذاك المرة اللي فاتت. It happened to pass by and I spotted a red necklace on display in the storefront. And I got this weird sensation when I saw it. You could maybe call it a déjà vu, something like that. It was as if it'd been drawn into it somehow. This is Muzum, I think. This was mine. I was sure of it. I wanted it. No, I needed to make it mine as soon as I possibly could. That's how strong the feeling was. The price was 40,000 yen. I checked my wallet repeatedly, but I only had 20,000 on me. Nonetheless, I needed to have it. There was just one question. How? Somehow I managed to drag myself away from the shop. Just a few minutes later, I ran into Mr. Yanagishita. Mr. في اليابان وفي كوريا كميش غلط. يمد لك الكارت فيزيت نتاعو بزيدين ويلزمك تقبلها بزيدين. كي تاخذها بيد بركه تسمى مونك دو ريسبي. هذه ما حطوهاش. Hey, a voice said out of nowhere. If you want, I can pay you 10,000 for a day's work. I found myself staring at this frumpy middle-aged man who was handing me his business card. Managing director Junichi Yanagi Yamato Health Food Co. Ltd. I'm in a real bind here. Need some extra help. Would you mind coming with me? I'm begging you, just one day. He seemed pretty sketchy. Yeah. As much as I needed the money for that necklace, I wasn't going anywhere with this random weirdo. I ignored him and tried to just walk off. Please! Please! Yanagi grabbed me by the hand. Watch it, pal, I snapped. Hand off or I start shouting for help. Please, it's not like that, just hear me out. It's just Nandi. Look, I'm in a hurry. Please! Meme material, wallah. Knock it off! I spun forcefully away from him, yanking my hand from his grip. That's oof! Big oof! Oh man, that's not yanking your hand. This is grab ليتو الرجل. Yanagi whirled through the air and fell into the bushes. عليه قد ريشة. ذيك ايش عنده الفاسمة. Whoa, where did that come from? He gasped. His eyes were wide as saucers. You a martial artist or something? No, I think that was just a fluke. The truth was I was surprised myself at how well I'd pulled off that escape move. Okay then. Look, I'm sorry. Can you give me a hand? No way. No, I mean, give me your hand. My hip's killing me here. I guess. The least I could do was to help the guy get to his feet. Look, why are you hounding me so much? Please don't be angry. The moment I saw it, I just felt it. You're the only person who can possibly do this job for me. I let out a sigh, but my interest was admittedly piqued. What kind of a job? I need a sales rep for a health supplement. I want you to do PR as a dieting success story for my product. Just look at you. You have the body of an actress. Sales are gonna go through the roof. Est-ce que juste فازة متاعك اللي ما نراوش وجه البيرسوناج وإلا عندها علاقة بسيناريو من بعد خاطر I know اللي السيناريو will get even more serious من بعد. Well, it was. أما c'est très bizarre le fait اللي فما دي real actors. C'est bizarre. مش حاجة دي مرة هذه. Well, it was hard to feel too offended when he told me that. The job didn't seem as fishy as I'd initially suspected. Yeah, well, كنت suspected أكثر. Well, alright, maybe I'm interested, I said. There's just one thing. Yeah, whatever it is, I'm sure I can handle it. I need 20,000 yen as soon as possible. So if the day only pays 10,000, alright then, if you can sell 100 bottles of our sale event, I'll throw in another 10,000 as a bonus. How's that sound? I certainly couldn't think of any other way I was going to earn 20,000 yen in a single day. Well, this might be exactly the break I needed. You've got a deal. You have my service for the day, I said, bowing my head. Yes, yatta! Yanagi jumped for joy. What about your hip? Huh? Yeah, it's better now. All better. Fixed myself just now. Oh my god, he bowed deeply as I gave him a dubious look. Look, I'm sorry, he added hurriedly. Wasn't trying to pull a fast one on you, honest. I was just scouting for talent and I saw you, and, well, was trusting this guy really the best idea? I was starting to worry, just a little, about whether he'd actually pay up. Look, I've staked everything on this sales demo later today, he went on. This is a make or break opportunity of a lifetime. Sure. I'll be honest with you, I'm in a ton of debt. 2 million yen. 2 million. Yanagi. Oh my god, ليه مساكن اللي عندهم ديسلكسي في اليابان. مساكن الديسلكسيك في اليابان والله. اسكو تختلف على كتيبه كيما كتيبه جابونيز معناها بالكاركتير هذوكم. That's interesting. حاب نجوجليها مش وقته. أما نحب نجوجليها. أنا مش ننساها من بعد. Anyway, had taken on a feverish intensity. If I don't pay it back by the end of the day, then boy, howdy, am I up the creek without a paddle? How did you even get into a situation like that? I asked. He gazed skyward, a far-off look in his eyes. His eyes. Because even if he knows he has no chance of winning, sometimes a man just had to stand and fight. Oof, big oof. But I guess a girl like you wouldn't understand. You fucking sexist. He laughed and smiled at his own words. But he was right. I sure as heck didn't understand in the slightest. Personal experience, and I'm gonna have a girl or a guy. Anyway, real quick, could you put this on? بطلت حبيش ادوش. Mr. Yanagi briskly rummaged through his bindle, then thrust the cat costume out towards me. What? Here? Yeah, I think I لبسة حويجة. Yeah, before the sales event, you gotta hand out some samples. The burning hammers of sample bottles and cut in part, intense spicy, small should cause gastrointestinal distress. Or even make the drinker black out. هذاك شو صار كانوا ننسى الاسامي كمل هذوما like real names. استنى شبيت طلعت لي 428 فوق. ما نعرفش كيف بنحطها انا، ما عملتش الايديتنج تاع الحلقات الاولانيين. معناها حاجه امبورطونت هذيك. Still dangerous to win any customer, but you never know. There could be housewives or young women out there who'd accept such a risk in the name of weight loss. Another terrifying thought. Wait. طلعت لي 428 ممكن خاطر فيها فاست البلاك اوت. I guess the job's already started, you know. And with that, Mr. Yanagishita went about getting me into the mascot suit. Tama is born. Looking back on it, was a pretty ridiculous turn of events. Yeah. Shit happens. Still, if I was going to get my hands on that necklace, I had to take the chance that this job would pay out. I doubt we're gonna be able to sell a single bottle of this crap, she whispered in my ear. I just have to do the best I can, I say. I say it more to myself than to anyone else. Once again, I ask myself, why am I in such a rush to get this necklace anyway? I honestly don't know. It's a strange thing. Strangest. I try my hardest to think of a reason, but all I get is a dull aching throb at the back of my head. What? ناسي حاجة? It's the same pain I felt earlier, as if I've gotten a good bonk on the head or something. Okay. Oh no! اوكي تو عندنا بيرسوناج بركة من بريسك ما بريسك هذاك هو بيرسوناج بركة ما نعرفوا عليه بريسك حتى شيء وسواء مينوري ولا سماه رب كيش فضلت اسمه هذا مينوري كوا مينوري نعرفوا اللي هو فما جامب هذا نعرفوا عليه حتى شيء وسواء مينوري فيها فما فازة I don't know فما فازة معهم ثلاثة بريسك مينوري فاز التاكسي فاز الجامب مع تما خلينا نشوف شنو حكايته شكون هذا على الموتور السوبر كاب 19 ريس دي موتور motorcycle produced by Honda with an 88cc engine displacement, a common sight around town, often used by newspaper and postal delivery workers. Maybe many owners are big enthusiasts, sometimes even swapping out parts such as the handlebars or mufflers and giving the body a repaint, resulting in fashionable bikes that don't even look like super cubs at first glance. لازم تقول كيما شو اسمهم في تونس الموبيلات superhero sport مثلا superhero sport. The speedometer remained at a steady 16 km per hour. Per day. What? Pumping the gas harder was no use. This was as fast as the bike would go. Minori shouted as he sped along. Then I shouted, "Damn it! I'm not letting you die!" What? He jerked the handlebars and blew past the truck on the side. The driver's wait, قالوا هم حاجة على life or death. You maniac! You're trying to get yourself killed? Just the opposite, Minori shouted back. I'm saving lives. What? The stoplight ridicule على الآخر. Light ahead turned red, cutting him off at the intersection. Oh, come on! شتي حاجة الموتور بشكل بالتاكسي. He had no choice but to slam on the brakes, but his agitation boiled over as he waited for the signal to change again. How long is this thing gonna stay red? 13 seconds. Hurry up already. He brought the bike right up to the very edge of the line, keeping the engine revved like a dragster ready to peel out. Not on time, it's not my dictionary. The light turned red. Then Minorikawa's own light turned green at last. He hit the accelerator as hard as he could. His engine died with a sputter. Yeah. Well... كان فيك فاش الموتور نتاعو تحت ها؟ Oh come on, what the hell? بدا ينقزلو ما كان بوقتها التالي ظهر لي. His engine died with a sputter. Car horns blared angrily behind him. In a fury, he pulled his bike over to the side of the road. زعما شي شو نتاع ناخذ التاكسي هذيك ولا خليه يركب معنا ولا ايه؟ No matter what he did, the engine refused to turn over. Was the problem with the spark plug or maybe the battery? Whatever it was, he didn't have the time to figure it out now. With tears in his eyes, he left the bike, his companion, for 10 years, abandoned on the roadside. He was about to break into a run when he saw a taxi dead ahead letting out a passenger. Kind of. He hurried to hop into the cab. Just head for Shibuya station. I'll let you know exactly where once we get closer. The taxi driver nodded coolly. Of course, sir. 10 minutes! Huh? I need you to get me there in 10 minutes, the driver grimaced. I'm afraid getting there in 10 minutes is a bit... 15 then! ماكش كاركتر تاعك مش قوي برشا ككاركتير مش كبيرسوناج نقصد كاركتير مش كاركتر مش فرنسي مش ممكن bref 15 then sir that's still look that's all the time I can afford assuming traffic conditions cooperate sir then maybe I can't make any promises. Minorikawa looked at the driver's ID photo above the fare meter. His name was Hashiro Kimizuka. Hashiro. He was a middle-aged fella looked a little rough around the edges. طيب لا ما تعجبنيش برشا الاكسبرسيون بظهولي بيزار الاكسبرسيون مش تعجبنيش بظهولي بيزار كيميزوكا I chose you for this انطلق بيكاتشو you can do it. Chose me? Sir, I'm pretty certain we met by chance. Okay, sure, I suppose you could phrase it that way. Anyhow, can we get going? Right, Kamizuka said with a faint sigh. I'll see what I can do. The taxi pulled away at a decent clip. Okay, طاف وينقز واحد قدام التاكسي. Minorikawa's frantic journey had started 20 minutes earlier. He'd been at home working on an interview piece. Journalist. Yeah, نسيت لي جورناليست. قلت من في الحلقة ما عادش شكون شنو. He clucked his tongue in annoyance as the ringing phone broke his train of thought. Why did someone always call right when the words were flowing? I fucking know that feeling. If he didn't keep getting interrupted, he probably could wrap this piece up in no time. Be quiet! He pointed at the phone as he yelled. Shut up, Pooh. I'm writing. Yamiro. But this shouting did nothing to silence the ringing. He didn't have much choice but to pick up. Moshi Mosh. Minorika was speaking. There was no response. Hello? He hesitated, ready to hang up. Was this a prank call? It's me, Mario. Toyama. كان اسمه قريب الماريو. It was Teruo Toyama, the president of Heaven Publishing. عارفه. Publishing company that puts out both hard-hitting non-fiction books and tabloid-style scandal rags. The invincible journalist penned by company president Toyama himself was was a candidate for the Japan Non-Fiction Prize. Oh, what do you want? If this is about work, I'm already booked pretty full. He'd taken work from Heaven Publishing on several occasions, but the pay was hardly come. A freelance journalist? Lately he'd been turning them down a lot, so I hadn't heard from Toyama in a while. No, this isn't work related. Then what do you want? I'm kind of pressed for time here, working on some copy. Minorikawa was in no mood. الكتيبة مع background to beat around the bush. It seemed like every conversation he had with Toyama went like this. You're busy. That's good. Busy good when you're a freelancer. Busy is good when you're a freelancer. Yeah. Toyama sounded unusually sympathetic. Minorikawa found it off-putting. I hear sales have been good on your end, he said cautiously. With this month's 4-Star General Gossip and all. 4-Star General Gossip was a monthly magazine. Okay, نصور importante الحكاية مادام 3428. A magazine focusing on the private lives of celebrities and politicians. Most of the articles found in its page are random nonsense, but one out of every 100 or so contains an actual major scoop, making it a difficult outlet to ignore. magazine معناها كل واحد. مش قديمة شوية خلينا نحكي فيها. Heaven Publishing's flagship publication. I had a small circulation and for the most part flew under the radar, but once in a while they'd land some big scoop and sell like crazy. This month's edition had come with a free scratch card, a gimmick that had moved 100,000 copies with ease. 5 winning symbols in a row wins 100,000 yen, was it? Minorikawa asked. A weak, moist sound came through the receiver. Baffled, Minorikawa listened more closely. It came again, then again. Sure. A weak, moist sound. I'm gonna assume اللي هي مش حاجة أخرى. Kind of sound like sobbing. Okay. Mr. Toyama, are you crying? Okay. There was another soft sob, and then yet another. The fuck? What's going on? Where are you? Minorikawa asked. At the office, Toyama managed. He let out another mooling whimper. What's the matter? It's nothing. Well, it's got to be something. Come on, what is it? Toyama gave no reply. Well, it's got to be something. It's got to be something. Why are you calling then? Mr. Toyama, you still here? There? Silence. What is it? What happened? Look, doesn't tell me anything. The hell's going on? What the hell's going on? What the fuck is going on? Toyama squeaked out a drawn-out whine. Okay, I'm sick of this. I'm hanging up now. Minorikawa was about to break the connection when he heard Toyama murmur. The only thing I can do now is die. The fuck? ليش لقى معلومة على حاجة ياسر importante? Fucking knew it. The taxi lurched to a sudden stop as the driver slammed on the brakes. ضرب راسه في الواحد. Minorikawa pitched forward, his face smacking against the back of the seat in front of him. Kimitsuka stuck his head out the window. Careful, buddy, he shouted at someone in the street head. You're gonna kill yourself. Get yourself killed. T-pose. Minorikawa blinked the stars from his eyes and saw a man moving alongside the cab. The guy grabbed into the handle on the back door. Please, I need you to let me have this cab. No way, Minori snapped. Just who did this guy think he was? Please, I'm begging you here. Look, I'm in a hurry, pal. Get your own cab. I know how ridiculous this must sound, but please, this is really, really urgent. Urgent? Yes, it's a matter of life or death. Please. The guy did look pretty desperate. Look, I'm sorry, but I'm dealing with something urgent here too. Then let me ride with you. I'll pay for the whole fare. My entire future's on the line here. The guy sure was persistent. Maybe he was telling the truth. But Minori had problems of his own. Sure. Sorry, buddy. It's life or death on my end too. Gotta look after me and mine. Well, yours though. Right. So sorry to trouble you. Finally, the guy gave up and shuffled away. Guess it couldn't have been that much of a life-ending crisis after all. Minori checked his wristwatch. Damn it! That just cost us 5 minutes. I tried to make it up, sir. The driver called back. The taxi lurched into motion, the engine quickly revving up to speed. Nice watch. أنا ما بحبش المربعين برشا. نمشي ممكن اللي عندي مربع عندي زوز. ضايل زوز مربعين. No, الأخرى مدورة ما. I need to take care of them. Once inside the building, he avoided the elevator in favor of rushing up the stairs. Heaven Publishing rented out the third and fourth floor. In all likelihood, Toyama would be at the editing department of 4-star General Gossip on the 4th floor. When he got there, however, the door was locked. Oh my god, Mr. Toyama! Hey, Mr. Toyama! He shouted and banged, but there was no reply. Something was seriously wrong. Minorikawa took a deep breath and then kicked the door in. Whoa! A sigh as he stepped into the office filled him with horror. Oh no. هذا ضحك ولا برسمي سيريوس؟ خنق روح. Oh no! Oh no! تخش هذا البرسوناج الآخر. Minorikawa clutched the sides of his head. I'm too late. كانوا طلب الحاكم ولا. Oh no! If only I'd gotten here a little sooner. Bad end? I had no choice. اوكي ظهري باش نرجع بكانو وما نوقفش تاكسي ونرجع بهذايا. Just 5 minutes. Minorikawa rushed to heaven in public. Good, get there in time. It was really all Kano's fault. Oh my god! يعجبك شي زاد؟ شتلاش هذاك البيرسوناج الاخر؟ اوكي دونك نرجع بكانو تو. وما نوقفوش تاكسي. No. Timeline. Time chart. So لهنا head to the cafe. لا نكمل الميسيون بعدين نرجع بالاخر. It's interesting طريقة نعمل فيه شوي نلعب فيها بطريقة الأزين كما قلنا احنا. Okay. There's a big chance. لا. No, right now I got a job to focus on. But okay, transition اللي بعدها. مشي. I know it's kind of detective noir, style الموسيقى ما فيها حاجة un tout petit peu I don't know erotic about it. ممكن كل حسنك ما نعرفش I don't know. ما نعرفش كان عندكم انتم نفس السنساسيون ولا لا كيفاه. I like the music though. اوكي دونك توا نورمالمون نجم نمشيو بالاخر. اوكي نورمالمون ما فماش بعد انت. اوكي جا سيت في شيبويا ستيشن. اوكي لا برشا نزل على الفلس. جيم بلاي اكشن فيري اكشن. امشي. او ماي جاد اسمع حسك قاعد نكليك على لونطري من قبل. امشي. I really hope you guys like it. Oh my god شنو عندي البارتي هذه كلها تو. I'm gonna risk it باش اعمل هكا تو. نجمش نعمل شيء. ليش نهبط اكثر منك؟ هيدي بلوكيتها ما الله اعلم. لوجيك. كيف قلنا زايد اللونتري متاعي اسرع من الفاست ريدينج. زعما شنو الحكايه؟ اذا كانوا جورناليست كيفه ولا يجيب له لي زيدي تاع لي زارتيكل ولا حاجه كيما هكا، نورمال معناها نلقى حكايه وات ذا فاك. ويخدم على ماجازين قال لك اللي ساعات يغوسيبي على لي بوليتيسيان وعلى ستارز. ميبي يا اما كومبلو بوليتيك يا اما امبليكاسيون بوليتيك ولا كومبلو بوليتيك ولا حاجه، يا اما سكوندال خايب على الاخر على ستار وهدوش يقتلوه ولا عملوا له ديجا فازه ولا I don't know. maybe انا مش سهل لك لقب وسواء وهو تلعبوا الاخر. غادي تلقى لك خوك حل. you know shit's gonna get down وقت تلقى لك خوك حل. اوكي دونك ما حد خليك ترانزيسيون. The taxi steered squealed at the cab around the corner. The shift in momentum made Minori toppled over in the back seat. العكس مثلا. Nice. There we go. 10 minutes on the dot. The driver announced. Best character ever. Best character. Minori right himself and looked at the window. Shibuya station. I knew you could do it, Mr. Kimizuka. He told the driver how to get to Heaven Publishing. It shouldn't be more than 5 minutes straight. Straight car? Further. Should we get that straight? Sir, if I may ask, just what are you in such a hurry over? Son of a bitch! I beg your pardon? Kimizuka persisted. Not you, the guy who's waiting on me. Minorikawa said, I'm gonna give that son of a bitch a piece of my mind. Where is my mind? كنت صافي قبل زعما. The Pixies, Where's My Mind? اسمعوها تحفنا هنا. The multi-tenant building where Heaven Publishing had its office came into view. The taxi stopped outside. Minorikawa opened the door as he hurriedly reached to his wallet. Then he stopped. What if the worst had come to pass and he needed to take Toyama to a hospital? Should he have left the taxi waiting here? Or would it be better to call an ambulance? Sure. Sir, is there a problem? The driver asked. هنعرفوا it's a suicide, right? So ما نصورش كي نحكي ambulance. أما نصور بعد ما نهبطوا شو قاعد نحكي معاه. So no استنى هنا. Wait here, I'll be right back. Minorikawa was out of the cab in an instant and running for the building. Once inside, he avoided the elevator in favor of rushing up the stairs. يا أخي كان أنا عندي anxiety كتقني بالحق كلي social anxiety على الآخر. تقني نهبط من تاكسي باش نمشي للبلاصة ونرجع للتاكسي كلي ينجم can they trust me باش إني ما نخلصش بهم. أنا I'm pretty sure اللي عندي الفازة ديك خاطر كنت هيدي كلها نسكن في بلايص كلي جو في برشا عباد يفصعوا بتاكسيات في الحوم نسكن فيهم أنا thugs في سايد to be exact معناها. وحكيوا لي برشا التاكسيست قبل كانت تصير برشا فازة خاطر تو نضفت شوية البلازا مي بون I don't know عندي فازة ديك على الآخر تو قلت لي لحظة بالك شيخ قضية ونجي هذيك حتى تولي في السيتواسيون تاعك اللي أنا عندي باش فوق مني اسكو نخليه في التاكسي ولا نهزو معايا. كان نخليه في التاكسي وين نخاف عليه كاش نهزو معايا باش شو يقول هذا باش يفصالي دونك نثور كايني برسمي نفسه. anyway social anxiety Heaven Publishing rented out the third واحدة من الفازات نتاع social anxiety مش هذيك social anxiety you know no likelihood Toyama would be at the editing department of 4-star General Gossip on the 4th floor. Go, he's still alive. When he got there, however, the door was locked. Mr. Toyama! Hey, Mr. Toyama! He shouted and banged. Yeah, but there was no reply. Something was seriously wrong. Minorikawa took a deep breath and then kicked the door in. What? مش هو. كمان. تاكلي لوحده تاكلي لا ينجم يخنق روحه بقى. شد مساقي. Toyama was standing on a stool about to slip his head through a noose that hung from the ceiling. ايش تحب اني اكلها يا ولدي جابون. What the hell are you doing? Minorikawa lunged at Toyama. The two men crashed on the floor and what the fuck, tangled heap. A pile of clutter slid out of a nearby desk and fell on top of them. Minorikawa, what are you doing? Toyama whined. حتى ذاك ينعرف الممثل. Dragging himself back to his feet proved something of a challenge. That's what I'd like to know. Minorikawa's fury was mounting. What the hell is this all about? What's that? He jabbed an accusing finger at the noose hanging from the ceiling. You say, happy what بسرعة there. Oh, that. One of the fluorescent lights died. It's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it. مش بدل bad joke says. It's not actually a joke. If it can be a joke, I wouldn't be surprised. How many suicidal person would it take to change a light bulb? None. They would hang themselves instead. I was just snapping it out. Don't you feed me that ball? Sorry. I know it's not something that's in Kubi. I know. I really know. بالحق. I'm just trying to lighten the mood شوية. Again, عاود نقولها فاست اللي راهو في let's play الحاجة اللي نخمم فيها نقولها نحبش كلين تسونسيري روحي. What was that phone call all about? Business about how the only thing you could do was die. Tell me. It's just a joke. Dude, I saw the other timeline. Shut up. Toyama curled his lip into a faint semblance of a smile. Minorikawa wasn't buying it, but he didn't have time to press the issue. A cute little voice echoed through the editing office. والله كانت لا تمام. ما نصورش. Daddy, I'm back from the store. Oh my god, كلش كيش تدخل عليه بنته. Oh my god. لا أنا مش غاش وقتك. اسمه يرى التايم لاين الأخرى مينوريكاوا. What? A little girl came walking in carrying a length of rubber gas tubing. Hey, I know what that does. تدخل روحك كراتك. نعرفها الفازرة. Don't ask why. Don't ask why, guys. This is not a tutorial. أما فاست اللي تحشي الكاوتشو في exhaust pipe في الشكمو في الإشاكمو تاع الكرهبة وتتسكر روحك الكرهبة بالكدا تيزوليها كازيمون وتحط البطي الثانية تاع الكاوتشو تاع الجاس توبينج في وسط الكرهبة ديكو الإكزاست فيومز يدخل الكرهبة and it's said to be one of the things اللي يقتلوك من غير ما تتعذب برشا خاطر فيها لاص تاع أكسجين تفقد الوعي قبل ما تموت. Still suicide. تبعث بنتك صغيرة تجيبك. It was Toyama's 5th grade باللي 5th دار. هانا لحظة. هانا معناها نوارة بجابوني. Teruyu Toyama's only daughter, currently 10 years old. The night Hana was born at Shibuya Central Hospital, there was an unexpected fireworks display outside the window at the maternity award. Firework at the maternity award. Award. As he looked out at the bursting rockets. Hanabi. سميها هانا خاطر هنابي هم في دارتي فيس بالجابوني. Teruyu decided to name his daughter Hana after the جل. والله لا قريتها والله قلتها قبل والله. أما هنا بربي لحظة. هنا اليد شنية بالجابوني؟ Japanese word for هند شنية؟ فلاور. لا مش ساكورا فلاور. هنا ايش غلط. We acknowledge. Minorikawa stared. Huh? Toyama, you were planning on using that hose to... He hesitated to end the sentence with gas yourself to death. Yeah, more stupid, Minorikawa. I guess. Well, no, it's almost gas heater season after all. No, it's not. Also have Sakaduki منك Sakajnab. The hell is it is. It was a beautiful sunny April day outside. حبيت نعرف ده عندي قديش. Thanks. Well, you know how sensitive I am to the cold. This was getting truly ridiculous. Stop denying it. Minorikawa got right up in his face. Listen up. Listen, just explain to me what the heck is going on, okay? He kept his voice low, but his eyes were steely. Hannah clung tightly to her father, gazing worriedly at the two men. What's going on? No, it's just... Toyama let out a long, heavy sigh of resignation. أمك أنت والله العظيم ليه To progress further, need to jump for another protagonist. Sometimes jump for... I know. He let out a long sigh كما الأخرى. دونك توا نجم نعمل jump من الأخرى لهذا. Interesting. وين تمام؟ timeline تاع تمام؟ تمام؟ هنا هما jump. Jump. Interesting. على الاخر زاد خلينا نكمل الحلقه ذو don't let it just serve comfort them aside okay yeah jump yes I'm enjoying the game بحق أنا أحب story picks up a bit نعرف اللي فيها 40 ما بين 26 و 40 ساعه الجو ما كمان no it's just Time I let out a long sigh. It's the scratch cards that were in 4-star general gossip. What? خسرت فلوسك الكل في يوم. A type of lottery card featuring areas printed with a special silver ink. These silver inked areas can be scratched off with just a fingertip, or I don't have. I have fingertips. Or coin to reveal potential winnings, avoiding a quick speed lotto fix in order to prevent the symbols or letters underneath the silver from showing through. The back of the card is printed in black. Somehow you always seem to lose when you've got your hopes up, but manage to win when you least expect it. Kinda true. That's where the problem is. ايش تغزل الأحبل oh my god هكا واش تكبر تولي ايمو بنت sorry that's where the problem is and what is the problem if you shine a light on the card from behind you can see where the winning symbols are whoa I messed things up dealing with the printing company all of this he gusted vaguely it's my fault my responsibility I mean it's the same number but I'm winning so cool. He proceeded to explain the situation in detail word was quick to leak on the internet that there was a way to find the winning symbols okay 2008 suddenly thousands of card holders turned up en masse to collect what the fuck Heavily Publishing was hit with a massive financial liability and the employees rushed to flee a sinking ship Before time I realized it, he was the only one left at the company and he was هذا كله أنا كجورناليست بس ما عادش بيها أحكي على مينوريكاوا and he was up against the deadline for next month's 4-star general gossip. Shit! If I have to drop next month's issue, I'll be stuck in debt even deeper. And if that happens, there's no solution. I'm finished. Toyama gave a dismal groan. So don't drop the issue! Minorikawa snapped. He pounded his fist right into the side of a cardboard box, but Toyama just shook his head weakly. I've been up for 3 days straight trying to fill the pages. It's not enough. I can't do the impossible. It's not your best friend, but shit. Okay. Genre bingo الحكاية معناها. Got it. Donc ديما فما 5 كعبات يربحوا. C'est juste que منهم random أما إذا كنت تعرفهم أنا هما you know. He dropped his gaze on the floor. Countless scratch cards lay scattered about. They'd probably been amidst the pile that had fallen off the desk earlier. Each card showed a neat row of 5 win symbols. You can't know if it's impossible if you don't see it through. I'll never make it in time. The proof needs to be done by 8 o'clock this evening. كان مش غلط the proof معناها نحب نتزعبن ونحيو الزاح وتجي تشوف نحب نتزعبن فاس كيما كان نشوف اسكن نفهم انا ولا حاجه قبل ما تقال. we all do that. الكل نحبوا نجاوبوا في لي كيسيون في البرامج تاع اللي فيهم عايش لا كيسيون بور ان شامبيون ولا هو صبي مليونير حاجه كيما هكاك مثلا تريفيا من الاخر قبل ما يطلع حتى لي ريبونس تقول I know this the proof needs self esteem ما نجيش نطلعها ايرير خلينا نطلعها في حاجه كيما هكا the proof نورمال معناها كيما نقول احنا السكتش معناها الطبعه الاولى final stage before printing. Voilà, when the copy of manuscript is checked for errors, not sending corrected proof to the printer before the deadline can result in the book or magazine in question not making it into the shelves in time for the release day. Yeah, I know that because Mongante, the Nox. That's what I'm well, then Minori thought to himself. He let out a sigh, then held his hand out to Hannah. Hannah, would you mind giving me that hose? Wallah, Hannah gave her father a quick look, then handed the rubber hose to Minorikawa. This won't be necessary. He tossed the rubber hose into the trash, then jabbed his finger at Toyama. بيحب يبوانتي بالرسمي ده ياسر جوجو في مخه. Show me the show me the layout and the draft proposal for next month's issue. Toyama blinked a few times in disbelief. Huh? You can't possibly be serious. I'm trying to help. Now show me the layout and the proposal before I change my mind. Before a brief and incredulous pause, Toyama hurried off to grab the paperwork. سمي الارتيكل كل layout in publishing speak is an outline of a magazine showing which articles will occupy which pages. Minorikawa gave it a quick once over, finding that 12 of the pages were still blank and untouched. من الباج 17 الباج is well tweet. He wanted to punch whatever. شبين ثياب انت what the fuck نزل بكري dude ما ساعة عليه. He wanted to punch whatever writers had been assigned those pages. See what I mean? Toyama said. It's hopeless. He sounded perversely proud of his failure. It's hopeless. Getting enough material to fill 12 pages by 8 o'clock. كلم Keemstar بالوقت. Well, حسن على Keemstar. I'm a 2008. No, it wasn't 2008. It was definitely a tall order, alright? Says who? Minorikawa replied. Remember who you're talking to here. You seriously think you can do it? You're joking, right? Minorikawa shot back. I seriously know I can do it. There's nothing in this world that I hate more than a bad joke. Why are you doing this for me? Toyama was getting misty-eyed. أعطيهم that badass line تاكلي. Because one day I need a favor and I'm gonna ask you for it and you better be prepared. I'm not doing it for you, you spineless wimp. I'm doing this for poor little Hannah. Shit, نسيت اللي هي واقفة غادي. Minorikawa, I'm so sorry. Toyama bowed his head so deeply Minorikawa thought he might pull his face to the floor. Fucking Japanese people. Don't apologize to me, apologize to your daughter. Oh, forgive me, please forgive me, Hannah. Toyama clutched her tightly in his arms. The girl hugged him back on the verge of tears. But she shouldn't be Maybe she did. Hey now, enough of the waterworks. I've got your decks. Don't worry about a thing. Ooh, we came on the night, don't worry about... Minorikawa picked up the draft proposal for the pages that needed filling. The words Shibuya scuttlebutt special were plastered across the cover sheet in big bold type. Okay, so 12-page special edition block on Shibuya. Fair enough. I mean, يلزمني article. Donc نخرج من هنا نعمل وجه حاجة important. Maybe that guy اللي عرضي في تاكسي ما رضوش. The first on the docket. Drink yourself thin with burning hammer. This reeks of a scam. The only way drinking more of something would make you lose weight would be if it were mixed with a laxative, probably. Ooh. Still, it's kind of the same. There's no other way to say it. Still, there wasn't enough time to tweak the layout plan now. According to the proposal write-up, a product demo was scheduled for 1 p.m. that day. The location printed on the map was blurry and hard to make out, but Minorikawa had a rough idea where it was. Wait. Normalement, بتما ما تدوش انا السامبل للاخر الهوملس ها معناها نجم نكمل بكانو انا تو. Interesting. Looked like he didn't have much of a choice but to swing by the hopes of getting more material. He scanned further along into the proposal. Site of surveillance, hidden cameras installed throughout Shibuya. The rise and fall of Shibuya's vigilante squad. Where are they now? Washed up screenwriters showcase. Sexy Squared. Twin share top prize at local university beauty contest. Twins? Local university beauty contest. Shibuya now. Black marked organ trafficking in Shibuya. Shadowy foreign crime syndicate exposed. Oh my god! كتب سيناريو في الجورنال نتاعو هذايا واش نحكي؟ هذيك بين كم الابيزود ما لقيتش فيش خص. Those 7 pieces were to fill. Oh my god! السيناريو عنده they filled the 5 empty pages. That was the plan at any rate, but there wasn't enough material there to make any headway. The Shibuya Now article didn't even have any proposed content. This sucked hardcore. That's what he said. It didn't look like there was much material for the rise and fall of Shibuya's vigilante squad either. جماعة اسمه ولا الاس او اس هذوك جماعة اتشي. The notes suggested that هذا بيساج تربطهم الكل صح. A few years prior, a group of youngsters in Shibuya had banded together to help fight crime in their neighborhoods. At this point, however, things had flipped around completely and they'd become a gang of street punks themselves. It turned to the dark side. It had the makings for an interesting article, to be sure, but tracking down this gang would take time. Minori was personally intrigued by the one about organ harvesting in Shibuya. The rumor was that organs were being smuggled out of Southeast Asia and fenced locally at a tremendous price. There was even a plan to ascertain the authenticity of these claims. Fascinating. If Minori was going to be spending all day gathering other material, though he didn't have much time to spare for it. Shibuya Now. The rise and fall of Shibuya Vigilante Squad. Is نختار واحدة black market organ trafficking in Shibuya. Minori would decide that one of the 3 would have to go. Well, I would have to يمشي هو. He thought about it long and hard as he stared at the draft proposal. There was a good chance it really screw himself over if he picked the wrong one. Finally, he decided to cut. معلش نحي هذا. He decided to cut the rise and fall of Shibuya Vigilante Squad. Just tracking down the gang would take a ton of time, and if they refused to be interviewed, he was host. His goal was just to make sure the 4-star general gossip made it to the press at all. The site of surveillance? Where are they now? Sexy Squared. Those 3 pieces had individuals slated for interviews, but no appointment had been made with any of them. Unscheduled interviews were a dicey prospect. Minori decided to call them up on his cell as he made his way down the list. The only one he managed to get a hold of was Shinosuke Orai from the Where Are They Now piece. Former broadcast writer, he appeared in various popular variety shows on commercial networks Sun TV. He currently heads up a small theater troupe known as the Wandering Angels, operating out of Shibuya. Later today, the troupe is putting out a performance at Theater Ace. حبيت نقول لي اسمه اسكو حقاني ولا ملا. Sakurago Kacho. يس صعيب اسمه الاسم. He said he would be willing to give a 15-minute interview after 2:30. Minori sighed. He just had to get material from the others in a more impromptu fashion then. I'll go there. Putting his nose to the grindstone, he started throwing together a schedule for the day. Was it possible to get all of that material and write it all up and still finish the whole thing by 8:30? كان جوز من الناس واحد يمشي يلوج والاخر جون كازمو بالتليفون الاخر يكتب يا فزاب. وصلت نكتب ارتيكل في النهار نكتب اكثر من 5 6 ارتيكل في عشيه. It was no use. No matter how he tweaked it, none of his simulations ended with him having a proof ready on time. He just needed one more thing, and that was another right. Exactement! Realistic, المعلم. Minori was zoomed through his contact list, calling up all the freelancers he knew. The results were depressing. Answering machines, overseas on business, in the hospital, currently doing time. Fucking freelancers, man. Before long, he'd called everyone he could think of, except of one, novice freelancer, Chiaki Iso. Chiaki was a bit of an odd duck, a reporter who was scared of talking to people. Minori had never known anyone who came so hopelessly frustrated in a one-on-one sitting. He's introverted or something, not social anxiety, not such a rattled state as to be unable to speak. Chiaki's tendency to become frustrated and famous among the freelance writers' colleagues. Once she conducted an hour-long an hour-long interview during which she only managed to ask her interview subject's name. Yet another chapter in the legend of hopelessly frustrated Chiaki. I guess Chiaki is a female name? Girl's name? I don't know. She couldn't talk to people. She certainly couldn't do interviews. And if she couldn't get any real interview content, she couldn't be able to write much in the way of copy. Would she come to his aid if asked? Quite probably. The issue was whether she would hinder more than help. Yeah. This wasn't time for beggars to be choosers. He decided to call. Folks could count on the main contacts from back in his staff reporter day. Now let's go with Chiaki. This was no time for beggars to be choosers. Nothing. The phone rang several times before a sleepy voice finally answered. This was tasbih? Sound only. Chiaki Iso. Hello? Sound only. Chiaki, hi, it's Minorikawa. Are you free today? Huh? She seemed thrown by the abrupt question. Did you just wake up? Huh? No, I mean, well, yeah. Good morning. Her voice still sounded half asleep. So then I'm guessing you don't have any work stated for today as usual. Pretty much. No work, no money, no food. Nothing to do except sleep. Hey! If I'm not awake, I can't dwell on how hungry I am. I know that. She didn't sound well, almost like she literally didn't have anything to eat. Almost. Well, I've got work for you. I'm over at 4-Star General Gossip. Get over here ASAP. What? Do you really mean it? That seemed to finally wake her up. Yeah, but hurry. Minori decided he'd assign Chiaki to the Shibuya Now piece. Voilà, le seul article... wait, Shibuya Now. Shibuya Now t'as surveillance, huh? I'll start by getting interviews of the street around Shibuya Station. Street interviews? Chiaki's voice came out as a nervous squeak. But, Mr. Mino, street interviews aren't really my, kid. You were just telling me how you couldn't afford to eat. Can you really afford to be picky right now? Well, I mean, I guess not. The piece is called Shibuya Now. Just interview at least 10 people and get me an article by 6 o'clock. Okay. He quickly explained the kind of interviews he was after, then hung up. Okay, I got us another writer. We'll get through, Toyama somehow. No, نعرف ممثل والله نعرف ممثل. Toyama shrugged gloomily. Yeah, well, the thing is, there's actually one more problem. صباح الصباح. Are you kidding me? Minori couldn't... كفاية. شنو الجمل اللي بنقولها بحاجة من كده؟ ماشي تاع هونتوني؟ لا فما جملة معينة نعرفها زه. الموسيقى مش خليني نركز. تا cut me some slack حاجة كمان هيك. Couldn't hide the irritation in his voice. What is it now? The loan company is sending a debt collector over at 4 o'clock, but as you can imagine, I don't have a single yen to give them. That's less than ideal, yeah. So what's the plan? Well, they've said provisionally, what if next month's issue get published? They'll be willing to wait on repayment. There's no problem. The issue's coming out, guaranteed. They're not going to take my word on that anymore. I'm going to need to prove it. If you could fill, say, half of the 12 pages by the time... اسمع. Show up. I could probably convince them. It's a fucking magazine. Is it again 12 pages? Alright, Minori, I said it weirdly. So for starters, we need 6 pages by 4 o'clock. They had to get all 12 pages done as it was. That made the perfect midpoint to shoot for. Any other problems you'd like me to know about? No, Toyama said. No, that's all. I really am sorry about this, Minori. Again, he bowed his head low. Minori felt distinctly awkward. He had known Toyama for years. Holy shit! عندي 4 دراج ما يقولش كمل الفيديو. قيتهم في قلبي. Yeah, well, just let me handle it, alright? Okay. شو قص لهنا شو قص لهنا I'm sorry شو قص لهنا anyway قص لهنا يسيس خلي الموسيقى ستريسون خلينا من بعد واصلا ديجا محصول من اشتريته سو anyway جاسبير الفيديو عجبتكم قص الفيديو ديالنا صافا عرفنا الحكايه ما نعنيه من الموت انتر كيامي نيو كاركترز ابارامون وعرفنا اللي هذا هو الرابط بين الحكايه الكل ابارامون سو يا هذا نحكي على مينوري كوا سو نقول لكم نتقابل تري بيانتو سويت على ليتس بلاي 428 يس في البركه هذاك هو الاسم بيسي لا بورتيفو بيان بك ما ريحكم وتشاو